Hello guys and welcome to Squidgy Face Plays. Today's video I'm going to be showing you what I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. Now this is essentially a Tinker's reconstruction, so I've basically tried to recreate Tinker's construct the best I can in Bedrock Edition. So I'm going to show you around all the things that I've done, all the items that I've added into the game and things like that. So we're going to start with the Stencil Table. Now I've added a nice little villager style interface with this because it was the best way to do it, and I thought it was the simplest and just convenient way of doing it. Now, to get any pattern, you need to make your blank patterns. To do that, you need some planks like so, and some sticks like so. That should give you blank patterns. You can use any planks for that. It doesn't have to be oak. It can literally be any planks, but I'm just using oak just because it was the thing on hand. So once you've got your blank patterns, you can then go into the stencil table and you can get any of these patterns that you want. Now just for this little demonstration, I'm going to grab a couple of each and just purely demonstration, just show you what this thing does and how it works, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what I mean. So that's the stencil table, that's that. Next we have the pattern chest, a place to keep all of your patterns, and it just works like a chest. That's literally all it is. It's essentially a chest. It does say shulker there. I'm not sure how to change that. I have tried to play around with it, couldn't figure that out. It either says shulker or unknown, and it doesn't really matter, to be fair. It's still just a chest. Then we have the part builder. So if we click on the part builder and the interface loads up, you'll see that if you use one of your patterns plus a plank, it will give you the outcome, so wood axe head or what's that, a wooden binding, things like that. Now again, this is totally usable with any plank. Just to demonstrate this, I will just pop you in there. So that's jungle wood, but it still works, so any plank will work. This is just like a for instance. I'm just showing you guys how this actually works. So once you've got your parts, which I will grab a couple parts right now. I should have thought about this and give myself some more wood, but oh well. So let's get a binding, and we will get an axe head. Now crafting is as simple can be. You literally go into the crafting table and you go to your items, and as you can see, the item crafting has changed. On the other hand, the wooden ones haven't. So all the other tools have changed. As you can see, the crafting is completely different, but it is there, and it'll show you how to do it. As for the wooden ones, it's slightly different. So I can't quite figure out how to get rid of the original recipes for the wooden tools. So the original recipes are still there, and so you can use those, and that is a full option for the wooden ones. But if we go over to the axe, as you see, the axe head plus the wooden binding plus the stick will give you an axe. There we go. Right? So that's your part builder type thing done. Oh, actually, whilst we're here, with the part builder and the stencil table, I just wanted to show you guys that I had the idea of changing textures. So if people don't like the textures that are here, if you just sneak and then left click with the block of your choice, it will change to whatever wood you've given it. And the same with the part builder. If you click with the log of your choice, again, it'll change. I haven't done it with the pattern chest. That might be something you guys might want. I will think about that. But yeah, that's basically it for those two items. Then these are all the items that you can potentially get from this at the moment. I am open to adding more. Okay, so now on to the main event, the forge, the whole reason why this has come about. So the first thing you're going to want is lava. So if you left click into this with lava, you will literally get this fully powered. You can remove the lava and you can put it back in. It works perfectly fine. Now, I want to show you how I've got around about making this and deleting it. So as long as there is nothing in this, as long as it's completely empty, if you crouch and left click, it will break it and give you the actual item itself. Okay, that's how that works. So once we power it and we've got our items in there, we then want to give it something. So if we give it, I don't know, say iron, it will smelt the iron, and we can go fully, you know, all the way to the top with the iron. That's 4 stages of liquid. But then the cool thing is, if we crouch and click again, it will pour it out into the basin. Now if we get some water and we cool it down, it will turn into the block. And again, it pops out just like that. And that works for gold and diamond as well. I haven't added any of the other ores in just yet because I don't feel like it needs it. Not at this stage, at least. So I have added the ability to get, like, obviously, different things from it. So, like, the axe heads, the ingots and stuff like this. So I'm going to show you with the axe head and the ingot. So I'll do this with gold. So if I chuck some gold in there, as you can see, there's 1 layer of gold. 1 layer of gold, if I use this ingot pattern, it will give me 2 gold ingots. Problem is, though, it deletes the ingot pattern. Now, the best way to do this is to cast. Get a cast. But the problem is, then you need to start adding a bit of forge. Like, you actually start need to forge. So this time, we're going to add iron and gold in at the same time. This now makes a gold alloy. Now, it's only a 2-step process. You can't fill the tank with this. I can change that if that's something you guys would prefer, but I haven't decided to do that yet. So that's how that works there. So then what we need to do is get the ingot pattern, and then we basically almost like dipping it into it, and we should have the ingot cast right there. And the same with the axe. Actually, let me just move the ingot pattern there. So if I use the axe head as well, as you see, it used one of the patterns, but also gave me the cast. So now we can infinitely forge our items. So as you can, there's the gold, and we've got our cast, and it will just keep going and going and going. It won't delete the cast. And the same with the axe head as well. You can obviously cast the axe head. There it is. So that's basically what I've got so far. Like I said, it does work with obviously everything, like, you know, diamond and all that sort of stuff. But actually, a little type thing I want to show you guys as well, just to add this. Once you've cooled that down, if you think, oh Christ, you know, I didn't want to do that, I didn't want to pour it out, or, you know, something like that. So if you then get your block and you want to chuck it back in, that's fine as well. You can take your block of diamond or block of gold, just chuck it straight back in. It'll melt the whole thing back to how it should be. And then, you know, you can go off and make your actual diamonds itself, or, you know, get an axe head or whatever. You know, it's just a smeltery type thing. And then finally we have the tanks. You've seen me using the tanks. They're pretty self-explanatory. They can hold up to 7 buckets of anything each. Well, say anything. 7 buckets of water or lava each. I haven't added any other material. I don't feel the need to. If you guys feel like you would want something different, then let me know, obviously. But yeah, that's all I've really got for you for this. This is my full progress update. This is as far as I've gotten with all of this. So now it's down to you guys. It's completely down to you guys now. So you guys now need to tell me what you think I need to do to improve this, what I need to do to change anything, if you feel the textures should be changed or anything, because I did all of these textures myself. Obviously based on the original Tinker's textures, of course, but obviously I did everything myself. So yeah, like I said, it's now down to you guys. I really need your suggestions. I'm going to leave it to you guys in the comments below, and go like on my Twitter and have a look at my progress updates on Twitter. Give me some feedback, and also a name for this. Now, I originally thought of naming it something random, and then I put it on like a little question on Twitter, and someone said, how about Tinker's Reforged? And I kind of like the name of it, but I kind of don't at the same time. So that's another question I want to ask you guys. Do you want me to leave it as Tinker's Reforged, or would you prefer another name? And if you would, what name would you guys choose? But that being said, guys, that's everything I've got to show you today. If you did like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to join in with the community, don't forget to subscribe and then keep up to date with my progress. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to release like a beta of this to you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.